Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, let's get to climbing this mountain, I guess. Here's the rest of the crew waiting for us. Got to feel sorry for Tifa there and her kind of vest and short skirt thing. How awesome nature is. Oh, such a hippie Barrett. Change things around to make it better. I don't really know what you could... It wouldn't be easy to change stuff on this kind of frozen landscape, I must say. The Shinra not bad. Gasp. Wow, Cloud just completely ignores him there. Nice. Right, well let's get going then, I guess. There's a slightly annoying thing you have to keep doing here to stop yourself from freezing. You have to mash, I think it's square. They said so in the last video at some point. And it'll make, because that degrees thing slowly goes down, and then when you get to a platform you have to go into a random battle apparently. Let's just get this over with quickly, but yeah, you have to mash square to make your body heat go back up. I guess you're meant to be keeping active or something, but he just looks like he's having a seizure. I mean, just look at him. What the hell is wrong with him? Plus, you would think that if just kind of hopping on the spot like that is going to increase his body temperature, fighting those mobs probably would as well, because, you know, there'll be a lot of running about and swinging swords and manly shouting and stuff. Wow, he looks so wrong doing that. I'd never actually tried. I wonder how high you can make your body temperature go up to. I've never really tried to get it higher than like 38. Don't know if it's even possible. Still, they're fairly accurate to real life, at least, as far as the temperature of the human body. Yay! Excluding the whole, you know, just hop on the spot and your body temperature just starts rocketing up. Oh well, at least we made it to this cave. Inside the caves, you thankfully don't have to do that annoying spam square thing. The amount of times I've said it's square now, I bet it's not. Yeah, here we have a little extra area just over here. And ooh, look what it is. Oh, it's a random battle! Ah, it's one of these things. Jesus, that owns everyone. Still, he did teach me a new, what are they called? Enemy skill, magic breath. A ribbon, yay, there we go. I believe, I think we'll have both the ribbons now. Let's see. Who shall I equip the ribbon on? Yeah, I guess I'll give it to Red 13. There we go. Now he can no longer have any status ailments. Watering. Right then, continuing right along. Yeah, I think there's only 2 ribbons you can find out in the world in this game. Maybe I'm wrong. All I can think of is 2 off the top of my head. But I seem to recall it was always a pain, seeing as you would use 3 people in your party normally, but one of them couldn't have a ribbon. Though there's probably some stupid way you can get another one, like betting on the chocobos or something. I really can't remember. It's annoying me now. Oh well, that enemy you saw me fight just a minute ago that owned my party, they're actually quite difficult because they seem to have an abnormally high amount of back attacks they do on you, and then they instantly use that magic breath and it does so much damage, it's just crazy. Wow, that boulder looks all... Whoa, that kind of crushed Cloud there. Oh well, as you can clearly see, that's just unblocked the path down there, so over we go. Well, into more random battles. These things, this is what I'm talking about. Why did I just use Frog Song? I don't even know. Oh well, I guess it stops it from using Magic Breath. I'm actually running dangerously low on Phoenix Downs. I haven't bought any stuff from a shop for bloody ages, so could be in some trouble, but we'll see. There certainly is a lot of random battles to be had in here, though. Oh, it's these things again. Thank God for the AoE stuff that just smashes them all down so quickly. And tell you, thank God you guys didn't have to watch the whole thing in normal speed, or this part would take like 3 times as long. I don't mind this part of the game, though. At least looks fairly interesting. Oh, and now we're back outside and have to spam the seizure thing again. attacks. God damn it. Wow, that took a strangely long time. Anyway, now we get to these parts out here where you actually have a choice of which direction you want to go in, and as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any wrong way to go. It's just some of them take a lot longer, and that means that if you haven't spammed square enough, your body temperature will go down the wall like that to level 34. If it goes down too low, I don't know what happens. I've never had it drop down to nothing. Possibly you get game over, but you might just end up in that guy's hut again. No, I honestly don't know. So, yeah, feel free to let me know if you do know, because I'm intrigued now. Maybe I should have lost it on purpose. You'll also notice when you get really low temperature, your body, you just start flashing on the screen as well, as if to just shout at you, like, come on, spam square a bit. So it's really difficult to, you know, not let it happen. As if the giant thing saying numbers of your body heat weren't enough. Oh my god, I stand corrected, there is a wrong way to go. Gosh darn it. That's alright, Cloud, have your seizure. That's what you get for going to the friggin' wrong way. Clearly it was his fault and not mine. I don't think there's any like treasures or anything if you explore around here though. Pretty sure there's not, I haven't noticed any at least. Ah, there's another cave, so that will be enough of this slightly irritating area again. See, I don't mind it when it's inside the cave, it's just these outside bits are a bit meh. It's a cool idea and all, but bit boring. Nothing too exciting to be had. As you can probably tell already, this is... Oh, damn it, Cloud is down, that's bad. Yeah, as you can probably tell, this particular installment of Final Fantasy is going to be pretty heavy on the random battles and the walking around again. This is one of the kind of dungeon areas. There's a chest up there you can see, but we can't actually get to it yet. But we will be able to if we go this way. You have to do something first, and then it will open it up. Kind of glad that even though we're outside here, again, I don't have to spam square. Thank God. Oh my god, it's these things. It took me a while to kill last time. Let's hope that doesn't occur again. No, it did not. Oh, his cover material leveled up there. Did you see that? It's only on screen for about half a second, if that. Maybe I should... at some point I seem to recall I was slowing down... I was stopping the speeding up thing when a material leveled up at the end of a battle. Maybe I should start doing that again, just so people can actually see what the hell is going on. Also, geez, that silence is annoying. I mean, trying to AoE them down, and yeah. Well, this is what I was talking about, at least, how we get up to that place. You have to... No, of course not. You have to smash these icicles by just walking into them, and... well, every time you touch them, you get into a random battle with the icicle and with some random bats. If you kill them all, then yeah. It goes down to the room below, and we'll be able to go and walk on it. Fortunately, these bats are very low HP. The only annoying thing about them is the friggin' silence they do that stops you from just using Trine or some other enemy skill thing. There's also, if you look right to the end of this platform I'm on, there's a chest, and it has quite a unique item in it. I'll tell you about it when we get over there. Whoops, it's not Cloud that has the heal material. Let's try this again. Ah, bats. Fun. The icicle drop they do does actually quite a bit of damage, I must say. Oh well, just one more to go. You can kind of see what's going on here though. Every time I knock one of these, it gives me the option to jump down. But if I want to get to that chest, I have to not actually do the jump down thing, which is somewhat irritating, I'm not going to lie. Oh well, that's the last icicle done. Whee! Go icicle. That makes such a weird noise. Anyway, this chest. Last elixir. The interesting thing about this is it's the only one of its kind in the game. There are no other last elixirs or anything. But it doesn't actually do anything. It counts as a normal elixir for all intents and purposes. It just has a different name. As for the reason why this is, I don't know. I guess it was just that they were intending to add a different item called Last Elixir, and they never actually got round to it. Possibly something to do with, I don't know, I'm just guessing here, so don't take this as fact. Maybe it was meant to be like an auto elixir thing, where if you die, you automatically used it to save yourself, or something like that, I don't know. But whatever it was, it got cut in the end, and I guess that Last Elixir in that chest there is just something they forgot to remove. So it just does the same thing as an elixir. Or it might be a mega elixir, I can't remember, it's one of the two. Anyway, as you can see, this icicle has fallen down, so now we can get the speed source. Yay, I should probably use all my sources again at some point. Oh, there's another chest there that I missed. How fail of me. Ah, elixir. Right, now that we've knocked all the icicles down there, we can walk over this kind of frozen lake place. Blimey, I'm having to heal myself a lot. Red 13's got his work cut out for him. Unfortunately, I believe I've actually run out of Phoenix Downs by this point, so I could be in some trouble. There is a save point right there, but you know, I like to live on the edge of danger. Why would I save it when I can... Ooh, Enhanced Sword. I seem to recall that's a sword for Cloud that is only useful if you're trying to play him as like a caster. Yeah, there's... Look at the amount of materia slots on that bloody thing. But, unfortunately... Whoops, just hit the microphone there, sorry. Unfortunately, our Cloud is melee, because why would you not have him as that, frankly? He's just overpowered. There is something I must say about several of the Final Fantasy games, especially 8, but 7 as well to some extent. The main character is just overpowered compared to most of the other cast. It's kind of, don't know about irritating, but you'll find that you'll just pull most of your resources onto that one character because they tend to be a little bit better than the rest. Like I say, especially in Final Fantasy VIII, Squall is ridiculous. There's Limit Break. Anyway, this is, I believe, the last part of the stupid mountain climbing thing. Ooh, up, left or right? Let's go left. Okay, let's go right then. So at least you can't fight random battles while you're actually climbing. It's only when you're on the side bit things. The platforms, which are helpful. I'm guessing the flags are there because, let's face it, the platforms, if the flags weren't there, they just kind of blend into the background. You wouldn't really be able to tell what was a platform and what wasn't half the time. I say that just as like a huge great platform that's really obvious comes into view at the top. Thanks, game. Thanks for like helping me to not prove my point. And random battles, fun. Let's go, you strange creature things that have random Japanese letters on their stomachs. Wonder what that actually means. Seeing as they use a spell called Extreme Bomber, maybe it means bomb or something like that, who knows. I'm sure some people out there know, actually, I don't know why I'm saying that. Probably the Japanese, I imagine they would be well aware of it if they saw it. Anyway, here we are, inside this cave, thank God. Oh, and here's another save point, but why would I want to do that? What we will do, though, is drink from this water thing. Or rather, touch it. HP and MP restored. Yay! Good stuff. Now I'm going to change my equipment around a bit, because, whoops, spoiler alert, there's a boss coming up. Oh dear. And Ribbon is actually not going to be too useful here, but the boss has a lot of elemental damage, so... don't really have a lot of... I swear I had more stuff than that. Ah well. Let's go do it. Oh my god, it's a blob. And a random battle. Great. It's how bloody typical. Oh my god, boss music. Now this boss has quite an interesting story behind it, which I will tell you about just shortly. You may be wondering why this boss has such a poor intro, and I will explain why. It's because here we are, here he is. This boss was not actually in the original Japanese version of this game, but it was added in the international release, because I guess they just figured that there was a big break between the previous boss, Genova. I mean, this is the first boss we fought on this on disc 2, let's face it, so I guess they wanted to add another boss for people to fight, and wow, this one is actually really quite difficult compared to most of the others. Because he has just a couple of abilities that really, really hurt. That's not to say this boss was never released. Wow. Vincent's Limit Break Hill's one of them. Great. You probably noticed, but both the heads have their own HP bar. Making good use of the added cut there. But yeah, it's not to say that none of the Japanese releases had this boss. After the Final Fantasy International came out, there was a Japanese release of that, and of course it had this boss in. I can't remember, there might have been another boss as well, another boss that was only in the international one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. Oh well, you'll see what makes this boss so deadly shortly, I think. Well, that may look very flashy, but it didn't do much damage, did it? Yay, healing on with 13. It's kind of annoying he keeps doing Beast Flare, because yeah, heals one of the heads, how irritating. Both of the heads have a different element associated with them, that's why I equipped that, whatchamacallit earlier on, the firing and stuff. Excuse me, the firing and similar stuff. Oh, I know why I wasn't equipping another accessory, it's because it's the friggin' armour. There's some armlets that protects against certain elements. I remember now. How lame, lace didn't work. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. One of the heads is dead now. This is what makes it freaking deadly, because it explodes when it dies. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Oh dear, it's going to cast something. Oh dear, this is going to hurt. 49 HP and we're 13, holy shit. And I don't have any Phoenix Downs left. No! 0, thank God. Thank God. So that was rather close, and I have no Phoenix Downs now, so this is kind of it's going to be interesting. Just Red 13 on its own versus this last head. Wonder how long it will possibly take. It might take a while. But as long as he keeps spamming that fire breath, I'm going to be immune to it, so it's all good. So I'm just going to try spamming some really high MP costs, but high damaging moves, like Aqualung. I like the look of Aqualung, looks quite amusing. Did quite a lot of damage as well. Now that I think about it. Oh, actually no, ignore me. Pretend I said nothing. Of course, I have been healing this head quite a bit with Beast Flare, but I don't think it was dealt that much damage anyway. I was mainly focusing on the other head, let's face it. Oh well, yeah, keep fire breathing all you want, dragon head thing. I care not. No, not the weird earthquake thing. It has the same animation as Quake, but it certainly, yeah, for some reason doesn't seem to have a spell that actually has a name. Oh well. At least he can cure himself. I mean, of all the people to survive, the guy that can heal himself really well is probably the best one, I guess. What an exciting fight, he just keeps doing 0. Unfortunately, just like the other head, he will explode when he dies too. Still, if this has taught me anything, it's that I definitely need to buy Phoenix Downs next time I'm at a shop. Quite badly. To be honest though, the game isn't really, it's so, like, not really that difficult that you often find yourself not bothering to buy stuff like that, and then at some point it's suddenly gonna hit you that, wow, I really need it. Just like this time here. Like I say though, this boss, in my opinion, I mean, you may have your own opinion, that's fine. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest bosses in the game, when you first get to him, of course. I mean, if I grinded and leveled up a million times, obviously it'll be really easy, but I have not, because that would take the fun out of it. It can be made considerably easier though, if you know what's coming, just because of, as you saw, I equipped stuff like this thing that's making me immune to his fire attacks. With stuff like that available, yeah, that makes it somewhat easier. Quite a bit easier, in fact. Not as easy as Genova, where it's like, hey, you know, she literally does 0 damage to anyone ever. Oh, there we go, he's dead. Bang. Oh, Jesus Christ. So much pain. 248 health. Well, it wasn't as bad as the previous one. Oh, no one else got experience. So much for Cloud being the OP one, eh? Right, I think that before I should end this video, because I'm going to do it shortly, I really need to go back to that pool and heal Cloud and Vincent, so that is what I'm going to do. Still, that's the wall climbed. Next time you come and see me, we'll be doing something a little bit different, thankfully. Oh, a random battle. I better run from this one, because it will take me forever to win. There we are, touch the random pool of stuff. Yay, HP MP restored. Good stuff. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.